Thanks for joining us on another Kitchen Confidential. This time we're actually catering from the Al Badr team direct to a venue where they actually had nothing. So everything was brought from the restaurant. It was a nice weather day today. So everybody enjoyed it, and you'll have a quick look of the preview of today's session. There's going to be a number of dishes here, all cooked on site, and it gets smoky to say the least. The tent system is set up alongside the main canopy tent where there's 100 guests. So it'll be an exciting episode where you'll see behind the scenes of how food is prepared and a full 3-course meal. Actually, it was more than 3 courses, including mojito drinks as well. So Al Badr, as always, have catered for this wedding venue, and this is a Earlswood, which is near Solihull, so in a woods location. So indoors was the food, outdoors was starters and mojito drinks. So you'll see in today's episode the team explain each of these setups, as well as the praying facility as well, just outside the tent. So it was an amazing day, and the desserts being prepared as well. So stay tuned for this episode, and you'll see a lot of behind the scenes of how Moroccan style Lebanese food is made. The day starts at Al Badr restaurant, where they actually have all the food loaded up into vans and trailers, so they can actually get everything that needs to be arranged for the food. So the team have already prepared the food, and today's going to be a stormy day, so we're going to have some rain, a number of rain and sunny spells. So not the most beautiful day, but it was magical for the wedding venue because we got a lot of different weather experiences. So you'll see with the van, the tent was prepared, but we had to get table preparation, so getting all the utensils, and the team did a great job today, just sorting out the venue and having a nice magical location. So as we mentioned, the food is brought on site, and they were split between 2 sides. So on one side they actually had a cooking catering tent set up. So because the weather wasn't excellent, rain was on the forecast, so we had to have preparation for the food, because obviously we're catering for 100 people here, so 100 plates will be set aside. Fluids were brought in, so water and drinks, fizzy drinks were brought in and set up on tables, and the team, as always, did a great job. You'll see a little breakthrough about how the table decor is being done, and also the napkins as well. So we'll hear from the team today to explain how they're doing those. So let's hear from them.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we got a wedding outside, just preparing the cateries, the knife and fork. Right now I was dressing the table. When the guest comes, they're gonna have a sit here. They're gonna see everything being ready and prepared for them, so they can enjoy the party and the wedding. Just be prepared like that. And I hope we see you in the restaurant or in another wedding. Take care.
So you'll see a lot of attention goes into all the setup, and a lot of equipment needs to be brought out to site.
And let him speak, he's good English speaker.
I'm from Al Badr Road restaurant. Here in Earlswood, of course, we catering for them. They didn't have anything, so we had to bring everything from the restaurant. Today we're making the fresh mojito. As inshallah for the guests here today, we have around 100 to 120 people that we provide for the mojito. There's going to be strawberry mojito, mango mojito, passion fruit mojito, different types of mojito. We're doing it actually here fresh, as you can see. We have the mint here, we have the lemon here, we have the lime here. Actually, we're doing it fresh from here, so I hope you enjoy that. Thank you very much, and see you soon.
So on today, you'll see there's a number of staff and team available to help out. So we had in the range of 4 waiting staff, a chef, management, and also assistants to set up the tents as well. So you'll see it was all set up nice and easy, so it made it as easy as possible for the guests. And we've got a live grill and barbecue, which will be a really large 8-foot barbecue, I think it was, in total. So charcoal and food being prepared freshly on site, so you'll get nice piping hot food. You can see here this stainless steel charcoal grill was what was being used to keep all the food cooked and prepared. So a separate tent for the cooking alongside the guest seating area, as well as all the fresh food and produce coming in. So we wanted to make sure that the weather would not get the better of us, and the rain can cause a bit of an issue, but the team were very professional and managed to get around any obstacles with the rain. So the praying area was set aside as well. So the food you'll see was set up in different segments. So the seating area was the main eating area. We had the cooking area, we had the laying out area for the food, which would have been this double canopy tent. and also the mojito and drink stand, which will be the drinks as well. So as always, Al Badr are catering from a Lebanese Moroccan style cuisine, and it helps because it's not your usual food that you would expect. It's actually a nice spin and a bit of a healthy option for vegetarians or meat lovers, because there's a number of different dishes available. So the ice and drinks were all fresh with mint as well, and a number of options available, like mentioned by Rashid there. There's a mango, a strawberry, a lemon, loads of options, and all prepared on site. So we're looking at 100 guests, 120 different options, and they were prepared an hour and a half before the guests started arriving. So it was actually good timing for everybody to get a drink as they came in. So you can see the nice chemistry between the staff and the team. They're working like clockwork. One person's doing the main fizziness of the drink, one's putting in the syrup, one's adding the fresh mint as well as the lemon, and dressing it with a nice stir with. I think it's time to get a taste test and see how well this drink is performing.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
What's the verdict? Taste test? How many stars out of 5?
This one is, I give him 5.5.
Oh, how do you feel about this?
Oh, it's very nice feeling the timing. Thank you.
Beautiful. And with the venue, it can vary how you want your desserts and your drinks. So you'll notice there's about a 30-meter distance between the main eating area and the welcome area where the drinks will be handed out. So the team managed to get the drinks made and prepared ready for guests to test them and refresh before the main meal. So you'll see there's a number of options there with the mango, the lime, the strawberry, all available easily to the guests to check out and try different flavors. Overall, it looked like everybody enjoyed the drinks and they had a nice taste between the different flavors. So something for everyone. And overall, it was a nice experience, having the nice woodland effect with the meal. Starters, I think now it's time to have a look at some of the starters. And as always, the chef is doing a great job setting up and creating some amazing options for us, especially the hummus and the mixes and the fresh olive oil with the chickpeas and the usual magic touch by Al Badr to create their own unique dishes to help people to get an appetite towards the main meals as they eat. You're also getting table service, so it's actually great to have the option for the catering team when you book Al Badr for your catering event. You not only have to worry about anything really, because you've got the food being prepared on site, and then also be delivered to the tables for people to start eat, and the guests to have food. Includes the starters, a fresh selection of hot, spicy samosas or additional dishes which are like your option really. So we've got your normal falafel, which is prepared on site as well. So you'll notice these are amazing, crusty on the outside and then nice and warm and soft on the inside. Prepared fresh with naan and bread, depending on your taste. But obviously, when you call up with Al Badr team, they will let you know the options that you want and how you want it to be. Some people like to have the dishes with salads with the main meal. Some like to have it before. And you see this large grill area where the food's going to be cooked on the spot. So it was a little bit challenging because of the weather, but the team handled it quite well, giving the right amount of fannage required. So you'll see with the samosa, we've got additional options for spinach lovers as well. So if you're looking for like a bit of a vegetarian option, with additional starters available. And of course, delivered freshly and piping hot to the seating area right next door. So everything was laid out to make things very smooth, and the waiters did a great job, and the team delivered food, even though the rain got the better of us at times. But we were overall looking after all the guests and creating an atmosphere to let you have the least amount of worry possible, because the managers, the food staff, all looked after their segment and made sure things run smoothly. Having a hot dish is always important as part of your wedding event or your party, and it seemed to work like clockwork, as well as the cheek. Well, this is where it got interesting. So you get the fresh cooked meat. So chicken skewers, we had lamb chop. Again, these were delivered with salads. So fattoush salad is how the team decided to do this based on the customer's requirement for the client for this wedding. And falafel as well, obviously coming straight off the fry you saw earlier being prepared and right in front of the guests, ready to eat and enjoy. So it's always been a nice experience inside. The tent had amazing lighting. The team delivered food each table at a time, making sure people had it when they wanted it. So here you can see the pouring rain, and this type of outdoor environment makes the best of this. When you've got a nice hot meal and it's raining outside, and you're nice and dry inside, you can see the rain is very comfortable and easy. You can see there's a number of fizzy drinks and also the chicken being prepared as well. Look at that, steaming, piping hot. And also at this point we set up hot drinks, so customers and clients who like the drink option of coffee, green tea, normal tea, hot water is all catered for and options available. And having 100 guests, getting all the flaffles out and the starters out was a nice task with the waiting staff, even with the pouring rain. And then obviously the main courses started making their way through with the fresh rice and chicken and chops, which were actually made on site with the cold charcoal. So you got a lovely charred taste, and this is a nice option, especially for your gathering if you've got large guests. Rice and fattoush salad keeps them energized while they're waiting for the main meal and the main course. And we've also got the desserts coming up as well, so keep an eye on those. The lamb chops were marinated and ready to go onto the grill and create a nice succulent tender meat lamb chop option. So again, this worked out very nicely with the timing and how food was being prepared, with the rice, the fresh hot piping chicken, as well as the lamb, and then obviously the options there to keep you something a bit tasty, so interesting to keep the taste buds tantalized, as well as the rice coming through. And you see the smoke's building up now as the charcoal and the meat is being cooked. Amazing smells, amazing tastes. Overall, very satisfying to watch all this being prepared, especially for the guests who had no clue next door everything was being prepared freshly for them. Now and again the guests came out, had a look around, and were astonished to see all the setup with the team preparing the food, piping hot, coming through to them, and they were enjoying those meals. And obviously the waiting staff were getting and topping up each table as it was coming to different dishes. So nice option, all the dishes were taken care of, all the plates, and Abdul Wahab was keeping close on.
One more what? Chops, yes, yeah.
As the guests were finishing each dish, the team were quickly cleaning up the tables and taking away empty dishes, making sure that there was enough space on the tables for the guests to enjoy the next dish coming through. And then they came to the dessert, which is an amazing option here. And you can see again this was created on site and heated up, and then given with a few extras, so you can have squirting cream, ice cream, with a pistachio topping as well. It was actually very interesting to see this and having this as a dessert option, so you got the full experience of the meal and something sweet to tantalize the taste.
انا ساعدتك فينا لا حبيبي انا حاسس انه في تكه وكده روح هذا عم يصيح هذا روح وزع والله عبده ايس كريم وين عبده.
As the day comes to a close, Abdul Wahab praying on site. You see everything is as set up, and the sections are kept separate to keep it easy. The team did a great job, and it was a pleasure to see everything being cleaned up. So you can see now at the end of the day the tables are all cleaned up and everything was sorted out. And a nice successful wedding venue. Al Badr catering team did a great job, and they were very pleased with themselves, having catered for nearly 130 guests. So well done, and we'll see you on the next episode with a few photos on the end for you to have a look at of the team and how well they performed. Hopefully, if you're thinking about having a venue or a catering event, be sure to speak to Al Badr and see how they can help you to basically take all the worry out of the food and the catering. They'll sort out everything for you, from the chef to the catering to the venue, as well as if it's a rainy day, they've got you covered.